welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marian. In today's video, I am trying out One Size new foundation. It is the Turn Up the Base Full Beat Liquid Foundation. I have this in medium 50 golden. It has golden undertones. This was like the closest shade for me. So since I'm trying out the foundation, I was like, you know what? Let me just do a full face of One Size products because I have quite a few. Only thing I don't have is the brow pencil, and that's because I used it all up. So I need to, you know, re-up because I do like it. These lashes have been on for a couple of days. I'm gonna leave the lashes on and see how I can do an eyeshadow look with these on. So before I jump into this video, please do not forget to subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and without further ado, let's hop into it. So with this new release, he also came out with a Turn Up the Base Infinity Beauty Sponge. This is what it looks like. It's very different, very unique. Do I need to wet it? It says use damp or dry, pair with your favorite complexion products. Typically, I use a sponge damp, so I'm trying to decide if I want to dampen it or not. So this is what it's looking like up front, and then I can't remember how he used it, but I think it doesn't matter how. Okay, I'm gonna dampen this and do my brows since I don't have a brow product real quick, and then come back to, you know, get the ball rolling. Okay, I dampened it and it does get huge. So keep that in mind if you're interested in the sponge. Try to remember to list the price of the sponge down below. So I don't have the original eyeshadow palette that Patrick Starrr released when he started this brand. I did declutter it and gave it away, but I do have the Disney Fantasia Storybook collab that he did I think last year or the year before, and this one has like a couple of eyeshadows, like a blush and like a sheer blush on here. So for this, I'm only going to focus on using these eyeshadows, and since it's only like 4, it shouldn't be a difficult look. But let me just show you guys what it looks like again in case you didn't see this collab. So yeah, and these are like eye poppers, like you put on top of your eyeshadow. So I've never tried his concealer, so I'm like, you know what, let me get the concealer. It's the Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer. I have it in medium 4, which is neutral golden. I'm going to use a little bit of it as my eyeshadow base. And this is what it looks like. I wanted something a little brightening. And this was like a good shade without it looking ridiculous on me. So it seemed like it dries down matte. So if you are an oily girl, then this concealer is perfect for you. I'm thinking I don't have to set my eyelids because typically my eyelids will crease, but it definitely looked like it dried down matte, and I got concealer all over my lashes, but I'll use some mascara to, you know, conceal that. So let's go in with this palette and do just like a quick look. If you want like my full review on this palette, I will link that video down below or up top for you to check it out after you watch this video. Patrick Starrr has been doing YouTube for like, I want to say 14 years, 13, 14 years. And He's all about full coverage. So the foundation is like on brand for him. He did come out with some other, I think it was a skin tint or something. I could not find my shade in that, so I never purchased it. So let's pray and hope that I don't have to return this one. So I'm liking the way my eyes look. I mean, I don't have to use a lot just to get the look that I want. Something simple, something cute. Let's see if I need to wet the brush for the shimmer. It's been a minute since I used this palette, so I don't want to do too much. I'm definitely going to have to, you know, use the darker shade to bring some dimension to my eye look. And as you can see, I love Minnie Mouse, so the Fantasia collection, I didn't get everything, but I pretty much got the eyeliner, which is just a basic eyeliner, but in the Fantasia packaging. I got the highlighter. Highlighter is beautiful. Kudos to anyone who does eyeshadow with lashes on, because baby, my lashes gonna have a lot of shimmer on them too. Kudos to you. Now I'm gonna try to go in and deepen this a little bit. Oh yeah. This look looks similar to the one that I did for the Sephora collection, but you know, like I said, I don't have the original palette anymore. That would have gave me more options, but I think this one is doing what it needs to do. And I can always go in with the like one of the toppers. I think I'm gonna use, let's see, yeah, this is cool. It's okay. I'm pretty sure it'll come out better if I used my finger, but these nails, which they'll be coming off pretty soon, is preventing your girl from doing what she needs to do. Okay, so this is the eye look. I mean, hey, something quick, something simple. So now I'm just going to clean up under my eyes from the fallout. It wasn't a lot, and it was basically because I can't really see with these lashes on. So it's cool. Now for primer, I've used this before. It is the Secure the Glow Tacky Hydrating Primer. I don't know what I did with the top. It says find me, so it kind of gets a little crusty or dried up, you know, at the nozzle. So keep up with your tops, guys. Keep up with your top. Okay, it's not as tacky as like the Milk Hydro Grip, but it's still cool. So now foundation. So this is what it looks like. It is a standard 30 milliliter, 1 fluid ounce. I will have the price of it down below as well. So I am going to do one side with the sponge and another side with a brush. So this is what the tone looks like. Like I said, it's golden, but this was about the closest that I could get. And this is supposed to be full coverage, so it's definitely golden. So you see how it looks on this side compared to this side. I don't know. the undertones are just not working for me when it's coming to these new foundations. I don't know what's going on, you know? Or maybe it's because in summertime, I don't know. But as you can see, it's definitely a difference. This is really, really golden, but I can probably, you know, finesse it by using a neutral type of concealer. I don't know. We shall see. I'm not gonna add any more. It's covering up a lot of my imperfections, so I'm not really trying to have like cake face. Now this side, and I did a pump and a half for this side, so I think this is enough. I don't even need another pump. I take the sponge. Let's see what it do. So with the sponge, it shears it out a little bit more compared to the brush, because the sponge is, in my opinion, soaking up a lot of the product. And that's standard when it comes to these beauty sponges. So if you want to, like, if you feel like you put more on this side, you want to kind of shear it out, just take the sponge. But I definitely need to even it out on this side and make it look cohesive, because this is definitely more full coverage than this side. I see a lot more of my imperfections on here. Let me blend this down, because child, we don't want any line of demarcation. So I'm just taking like a little pump and just hitting these spots that need it. Okay, now to go back to the concealer, like I said, I have medium 4 neutral golden, and I think this is full coverage as well. Let's see. Our soft focus medium to full buildable coverage multi-use concealer helps smooth and cover unwanted texture, uneven tone, and the appearance of dark circles with a highly pigmented hydrating formula. It says it's hydrating. I was about to say I could go a little bit lighter when it comes to the concealer, but no, I think this is good because I don't want to look too crazy. And I don't know if it's my lighting or whatever, but am I looking green? Or is it just that golden undertone is, I don't know. It could be my lighting. It could be me tripping. Who knows? So I'm going to take the other side of the sponge and blend and see how blending this out works. Not me trying to use my left hand as if that's going to help. It's cute. And it is blending it out without making my nose look patchy. This concealer dries down fast. But I can't get into like the deep crevices of my under eye. And I don't like that because I want my concealer to be blended out completely. Let me go in with a concealer brush real good and make sure that I'm blending everything out. So I have 2 powders from One Size. I have the Ultra Pink powder, love it. And then I have the translucent one, definitely love it. Let's go with the pink. I'm trying to think, did I get the peach one? No, I didn't. I know I got the peach one in Huda Beauty, but I thought I got the peach one in this, but I didn't. So yeah, I'm not gonna use that huge sponge to try to get into this cap. It's just not gonna happen. So I'm gonna take this Mario brush and set my under eye. If you're not into like a matte under eye, this powder isn't for you, or you're gonna definitely need to use a hydrating setting spray. I also have the powder foundation from One Size, and normally I would use that for my under eye, but pass on that today. I know next time when using this foundation that I'm definitely going to have to use a good moisturizer, because it does say full coverage soft matte. So we're gonna move on to bronzer. I have the Made for Shade Bronze and Sculpt Trio. This is not new, but it's new to me, and I wanted to try it out finally. This is what it looks like, and it's medium dark trio. The top one is called the Fix, the middle one is Low Key, and then the bottom one is Dragged for Filth. I love the names. So they look light on here, but I'm pretty sure they're not. So I took the Fix, this top one, and as you can see, it's very subtle, but it's there. I can use a little bit more, like, you see? Now I'm trying to use this powder to contour my nose, and this is a little bit too bronzy like, in my opinion. It'll work, but just wanted to see if I didn't have to dip into nothing else. So I like the way that the bronzer came out. It's manageable. It has the pigment, but you can also work with it. Now I've had this blush trio for a long time. I have Cheek Clapper 3D Blush Trio in Freaky Peach. So let me just show you this one. The top is a cream blush, and this is in Rump Shaker. Then you have Freaky, and then you have Whiplash. So the good thing about this is, since it's cream, it has a protective lid. That was very smart. This one here has a shimmer to it, so I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna take this powder brush and yeah. So my face is looking extra dry. The Until Dawn is mattifying, so definitely don't need that. But before I move on to highlight, I want to spray my face down. Okay, so we're gonna move on to highlight. This is the One Size Disney Fantasia Bit of Magic highlighter, and it is so pretty. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's very like golden. It has stars and Mickey Mouse symbol, and then when I turned it over, it's Mickey Mouse face. But once you keep using it, that goes away. So that was really like, you know, just for the fun of it. And this is a Sephora Pro highlighter brush. So try not to put too much on here. So before I move on to putting on eyeliner or attempting to put on eyeliner, I'm going to use the Until Dawn waterproof setting spray. This is like the most popular product that he has. I do have a full-size bottle of it. Now I didn't use a lot of it because I don't want my face to be extra dry. So like I said, I have the Fantasia version of the eyeliner. It's basically the same black Point Made, but has the Fantasia top. Okay, I added a little bit of liner, you can see. Now I do have the like mini trial size of the Fantasize mascara from One Size. I don't really have lashes, so I didn't get the full size, and I think this came in like a Sephora's favorites or something. So I just wanted to put some on the lashes where the concealer was. So we're almost done. Last but not least is lips. I don't have any of his lip pencils, but I do have this lip duo. This is the Velvet Flex Cream and then the Cushion Gloss. And this is in lip, so it's called a Lip Snatcher in Mother Star. So let's try the cream first. It's been a minute since I wore this. I really need a lip pencil. It has like that velvety texture. I need to exfoliate my lips. I like the applicator because it fits your lips perfectly. So now I'm going to use the gloss. I really feel like it would look a lot better if I had a lip pencil, but we're gonna work with what we have. So this is the full face of using One Size beauty products, trying out the One Size Turn Up the Base Full Beat foundation. Let me just give you my honest thoughts on this. I like the formula of this foundation. The shade is almost there. It's just a tad bit too golden to the point where I feel like I'm looking greenish and I'm not trying to look like Fiona, okay? So I'm gonna have to exchange it. I don't know how it's coming off on camera, but child, when I go look in the mirror and I'm looking at my face and my neck, I'm pretty sure you can see. You can definitely tell the difference. I love everything about this foundation except the undertone. So if I can go back and get a different shade with a different undertone, you know, maybe it'll work for me. Inshallah, you know what I'm saying? But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below of what you think of, you know, all of the products that I used. Because like I said, everything was pretty much One Size Beauty except for the brows. Also, do not forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and as always, thank you for watching.